Hi everyone. Let's talk about expansion of consciousness. Many of you not really realize what it means. When we talk about expansion of your consciousness, we're talking about expansion of consciousness of a universe. We're talking about expansion of consciousness of self. Because it is only one self. And what you call I of me, it's a projection of that one self on a field with low frequency and high density, shall we put it this way. And because this projection, you experience yourself as in a physical form, as a physical being. But in reality, it's only one self. When you expand in your consciousness, you expand on all levels of existing, on all levels of your multidimensional self, because it's all one, it's all connected. It's no, in reality, no separation between all these layers of consciousness. The same self in a different form and different expression of itself. When we're talking about expansion of your consciousness, we're talking about a very unique situation here on earth when you can only expand your consciousness by have some experiences. It's how it works here, how it's designed here. And by experiences something and become conscious of part of itself, the universe become more conscious about aspects of itself. Divine become more conscious about, it is more self-awareness about I, about creator I, where everything appears from and where everything goes back to. All your experiences that you have on the planet, they are, in the moment you experience that, in that moment exactly everything that you experience will be and has been stored in the files of Akashic records. All your experience belonging is heritage, is treasure of whole universe. It's all your experience, and they are so important. They are so appreciated. They are so valued. You're only one who does not value all your own experiences. Universe values everything, every moment of your life, every moment of your being in the present moment and experience fully each present moment. The universe appreciates it so much because it's your gift, is your present to the creator. When you judge some of your experiences, and that's really almost pandemic on a collective level, is self-judgment. Many of you just judging your experiences. When you judge that, when you want suppress that, this aspect of your consciousness become very suppressed. You don't want to recognize it as part of your consciousness. You don't want to experience that as part of yourself. And what it happens, what it does, it creates limitations, creates blockages, it creates and slow down your evolutional process. It slows down. You create your own blockage because it's only what it needs to be done. It go through these experiences because you can never experience something but not already signed as a contract before your incarnation. You signed for everything, you know, from the soul level, from the level of self, you know exactly why you are here. But in a third dimensional reality, you forget everything. You forget everything. Who are you? Why are you here? What are you doing? But it is a kind of script that you live, that script, step by step by step by step. And your higher self put everything from that script, from that divine script of this particular incarnation in that particular timeline. Everything that happens is according to the script. Your higher self put everything in the script with the right timing. When you don't want to experience something, when you just suppress something in yourself, you slow down in your own evolutionary process. You only need to experience. Because by experience that, you become more aware about aspects of yourself. You become more aware about a variety of aspects of itself. Through your experiences, the divine, the source, the creator, prime creator, become more aware about itself. It's your service for the creator, you know. That's why when you judge something, or you judge someone, and what you judge outside of you, you already judging inside of you, because inner world and outer world, they are the same. There's no separation between what happens in you and what you experience outside of yourself. It's only mirroring. It's completely the same. Okay, you don't recognize it because you're missing you're missing some real awareness about what happened. You miss a big picture. You miss a point of view from high perspective, not only on yourself, but also in the reality that you're not even created, you're not even manifested. It just mirrors you. It mirrors you what already existing inside of you, in your inner world. Everyone lives own inner world, internal life, internal concepts, internal limitations, internal values. That's what you experience inside of you, what is in your life and outside of yourself. Because when you judge something outside of yourself, it means only one thing: it already has been judged inside of you. That's why you will always experience as your own experience that what you're judging. Always. Because it's law of creation. It's a law of creation. No one can discharge that, you know. It's how creation designed, is how creation works. It's everything creation existing and function according to universal laws. You will always experience what you're judging, you know. And why it's happened? Because it's very important. Because when you go to experience what you're judging, you will recognize, oh my God, it's not a big deal. It's actually other part of me that I has been neglected for a long time, that I don't even but don't even has any courage to look at. You know, when you experience that, you become more yourself, become more whole, you become more complete, you become more, you have more varieties of choices what you want to experience. You know, when you experience all aspects of yourself, everything is open. You can make a free choice. You can never make free choice when you not experience yet something about yourself. You know, then you handle from the fear and not from self-consciousness. You know, there's everything what you judge, it you will experience, and that's why we been talking now about self-judgment. We don't talk about the divine judging you. Never. It's impossible, because divine and it's itself is pure love. You know, it will never judge you. It will only appreciate all what you experience in your life, because it's it's recognize the value of everything. You know, dus you're one who judge yourself. Divine doesn't do that. When you stop judging yourself, and it's a way how to do it. It's really, it happens by itself, by experience that and become more in peace with that. You know, when you accept inside of you, you also accept outside of you. When you have nothing to judge inside of you, your judgmental self stopping, you will not judge nothing, no one outside of you, and nothing outside of you. You will recognize that everything what happens in the planet right now has a purpose, divine purpose, divine purpose. You become quite self-aware and balanced in yourself. It just happens because it's your true nature. It's who you are. There is one thing that's very important to be transformed now, and we're talking about the collective level of consciousness. And humanity needs to transcend survival consciousness. Humanity now just stuck in survival consciousness. And your survival consciousness is a kind of an imprisonment you put on yourself. No one needs to survive. It's over. It's not anymore even part of a game here in the planet. You need free yourself from the imprisonment of survival. Need to survive. It's over. It's already so many centuries from your perspective to time. It's already so many centuries. It's already experienced. It's all over. You don't need any more experience. Consciousness of surviving, of need to survive. It's over. You need to shift your perception from your ego mind. That's where surviving mentality belongs. And when you shift it to a perception of yourself from your heart centrum, you go thrive. And then you will see that everything just exactly how it's supposed to be. Then you see that everything just okay, that you are safe completely and always, and that everything but here is, especially in that moment, is exactly how it's supposed to be. It's exactly how it needs to be. It's designed. It's divine scenario for this timeline. You only need to experience that, you know. Stay calm, experience that. Stay in tuned in your frequency of your heart self. Stay in tuned in the frequency of your soul. And thrive. And thrive. We are now in a last part of the game, really. It's almost finished. And when it's finished, you will say, what a magnificent game we played here. You will be so happy that you was a part of that you get permission to incarnate here and to be part of that. You will be so delighted from that. You will be so appreciated that the possibility was given for you, you know. We love you all, and we appreciate you very much. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.